Do. Alright. Should be good to go. Yeah, we're good to go. Cool beans. Let me just shift that across. Yo, bread. Welcome on in. Hold on, is audio working? Yeah, it is. Cool, 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 cool. It's going well. We got a chat bot set up. Yesterday, we were a bit all over the place yesterday when it came to building. Did a bit of an expansion on here. We're just underneath our storage area. And we have begun on our little project here. Begun. We have started. Sorry, I mispronounced my words. Yeah. Yo, welcome on in 07. But also, you got the first bread. Also, don't forget to do the check-in as well, because both of those will be getting tracked. I'm wanting to bring in like a reward or something, potentially, for the most like check-ins at the end of the month, maybe. I think that would be kind of cool. I don't know. Food for thought. Food for thought. What is that emote? Is that Jujutsu Kaisen?
Bread pet.
Do. Gojo throwing it back. It actually is. That's hilarious. Yeah, for some reason we don't have animated emotes activated on our channel. It says but I'm seeing animated emotes in chat. So I think the channel is lying to me. Ooh. Oh, maybe it's referencing those emotes. Gotcha. That might be it. They are very animated, for sure. For sure, for sure. Um, the eyes follow you. Well, so that's kind of what we're gonna have through the ground. Is that a vibe? Oh, you haven't seen the armor trims. Oh, hold on one sec. Let me just do this, otherwise I'm gonna forget. Um, so we have a book now called Lil Moo Protection. We love books. Books are really good for you. Good for the brain. Good for the soul. And essentially, Cookie redeemed the full diamond armor, 25k channel points with specific Wayfinder, Tide, and Coast. And we threw them on our existing netherite armor. So that is now called Bex Cookie's Protection Armor. I feel like, yeah, apparently they were looking through, and this was their favorite in terms of what it looked, what they could come up with. It looks good. Looks good. We need cracked, don't we? I think we're gonna jump away from this because we were working on this last stream. We were gonna do some more moss filling. Oh no, not moss filling. We need to mine out some area. Where and what is this? This is underneath our storage. So this is meant to be like the dungeon area, right? Where we've got underneath the castle. And down here, we're gonna do a color palette treasure room vibe, if that makes sense. So if we do like one of every block, for example, we're gonna try and get a widespread color palette. Of every block in the game. So you know what we could do? We could actually start just placing blocks. You can't flashbang over. It's very bright, but it's meant to be bright. If we grab one dirt, one granite. Oh, we already have white concrete pad on the ground. One andesite, one gravel. So we can see what blocks will work well with other ones. That's the idea. If we take that. So like that's granite, so we kind of like get that working together. Whites would be like over here. Again, it's all very like makeshift at the moment. But the general idea is you'll be able to look at this and see blocks that work well together. So then when we're picking our block palettes for builds, we just come down here, see what we like, and then go shopping above. Was my general idea. How that is implemented, we shall see. I think cobbled, non-cobbled, like tough, chiseled. You get like 2 other types of tough as well. So you got polished. Oh, we got more than 2 types. Brick. So we're basically gonna have like every block in the game down here. How did that go? I'm glad you finished it though. That's pretty cool. You were working on that for a while. Red concrete, orange concrete, brown concrete, concrete powder, normal concrete, concrete powder, brown concrete powder. Like you see where I'm going with this? Not too happy with the shield. No, I'm sure like you'll get to a point where you're happy with it, and then you can be like, okay, moving on. You know what I mean? And like, kind of like a color gradient, almost.
Perhaps.
Perhaps not. Like, maybe like red tones here. Again, it's going to
Maybe,
take a
maybe
lot of
not.
fiddling with. Like,
Perchance.
perchance. To like. Yeah, this is definitely going to be really fiddly. But I think it'll grow over time, and I'd like to get this into like a proper treasure room. Yo, welcome on in, K3.
Indubitably.
How goes it? How are you traveling on this lovely, what's the day today? Thursday. It's nearly the weekend. How exciting. Grab that. Yo, welcome on in, bird. And soil. Language testing on Brian. Maybe. Oh, we have 2 snow blocks. I think snow would go like there, right? Browns, maybe like over here. Blacks near the deep slate. Purple, they really like stick out like a sore thumb, don't they? It's gonna be interesting getting this into a full color palette that we're actually happy with. Nether brick, crying obsidian. Who replaced the lodestone? Magma block.
J'aime les vaches.
Oh, he actually does he does French. Sandstone, cut sandstone. I don't think you can even tell the difference between cut sandstone and sandstone. I guess we'll see. I don't think you can from like the top. Um, means I like cows in French. That's funny.
Je m'appelle Claude.
Claude. feel like that's more like darker reds. Guess that would work well with prismarine, right? Going off the top of the blocks.
Libérez-moi, je suis un homme coincé dans un monde numérique.
So what? And let me guess, these all look the same. I is there any point having all three? When they all look the same from the top? Because if point is having all no gradient. I guess it is meant to have all the blocks. So alright. I think that's everything in these chests. Grab that. Do have different cut copper. And we got to get the different style levels of copper. That's empty. Snow, dripstone we have. Gravel we got. Regular sand we don't. We will do glass, but I think we'll do glass towards the end. So I just don't know where we're going to put it for currently. That is terrifying. Mud. Oh, packed mud, sorry. Ooh. Don't know why it automatically splits that. Rooted dirt. Podzol, course. Grass. I think we have all the tough. Maybe missing like 2. I think we have all of these. Have them. Andesite we do not. Stone, I think we have everything. Cobble, I think we have everything. Then there's gonna be woods, right? Yo, he's not restricted anymore. Congratulations, welcome to the land of TTS and creeper scares. Woohoo! So there's 2 more toughs that we don't have. Who's tough brick?
I was never denied TTS, I was only denied the creeper.
Ah. Okay. Oh no, we already have the brick. Never mind. I feel like browns and greys we seem to have a lot more. Sand, I'd say birch would work well there, right? Maybe birch into that, and then green over here. For pretty rudimentary, I think it's kind of coming along. I feel like endstone's probably going to go over here. Moss should be over here. Like, is there anything glaringly obvious that we would change? Maybe. I'm not gonna like it. What am I not gonna like? Oh no, I was already expecting that. Correct. It serves as a base. So we need to get rid of those. Stripped one. Go. One of those. One stripped. Cool. To turn that into that. We need to get more mangrove. One of those, and there we go. Okay. I feel like brown would have to go like. So let's do the white one, because that should be a little bit easier to do. Birch goes into the white, maybe? So that gets stripped. That goes into grays, potentially. Oh, 1 sec, I just need to send an email. Cool. So that goes more to blacks there. I feel like maybe Can you even tell if that's stripped? There is a subtle change there. Ever so slightly. Or, rather than doing that, what do we reckon? I feel like these need to be switched. I feel like that needs to be like turned sideways. And then that would, yeah. Yeah, I think it does. Because if we're stripping them, right, we're using it for that texture, not the other one. So then this would become a grey, wouldn't it? Something around here. And so would this. Yeah, that lines up. I feel like you'd get rid of you. That and then that. Honestly, looking at the blocks like this, it's really cool. I do like it. It's not the usual way I'd be seeing blocks, that's all. Oh, that's how I did it. Okay, I figured out how to turn that on off now. Big nest. Bone block.
Lil Moo, the thunder isn't us. You may want to sleep.
Oh, actually, I thought it was you guys. Good call. Block of iron. Ancient debris. Redstone block. Oh, then we got like all the redstone blocks as well. And obsidian. Cool. We'll sleep before we head out of the cave. Like, I feel like the closest we have to blue at the moment is around here. Pinks would be over here. But that's still pretty dark. It's more orangey, isn't it? Iron block. Obsidian's pretty dark. That's pretty yellow. Ancient debris is like a brown, isn't it? Guess it is. Red. And shulker's like a purple. Oh, you're talking about the lightning. Oh. Fucking true. But we placed no, we placed lightning rods all the way around the place. We should be fine. No stress. No, oh, we do need to check the farm that is the moss and see if that is broken. Hold on. Well, let's just see if the moss farm's broken or not. Oof, so loud. Okay. Moss farm is not broken. That's good. Pet check. Okay, let's start on the cats. 1, 2 here. There's another one over there, and I think there's another one over there. We're good. Birds all accounted for. Happy ghasts, marshmallow and bread accounted for. Those sniffers. Two sniffers and armadillo accounted for. Slowly getting flowers. We need to get a proper flower farm set up. Oh man, so many things we need to do. Don't need that. That's fine. Alright. Spoiders. Nothing's on fire. That's a good sign. 07's good. Axe is good. Dogs are good. All good, bread. Enjoy your time zone. Stay safe. And we'll see you next time. Little Mood's good. Who am I missing? The Hobbit Hole?
Bakery?
The bakery is still alive. Still incomplete. Getting there. Vanda's good. Jamal's good. Cat is still in the vine? Still in the vine. Cookie's alive. And Gecko's good. Should we make visiting the bakery a redemption? Oh, imagine. I feel like that would be the most popular redemption. It would just be bread spamming it. I'd have to do like a limit to like once a stream. I can so imagine that happening. 2 per person. Yeah. Oof. Alright. So that's all snagged. I think we do have to do like we have burn blocks. If we do coral, they'll just die. So let's unless we do water underneath them. Alright. What's up here? Do we do leaves? Transparent blocks? I feel like we're gonna have to. But where do we draw the line? Bookshelf. Piston, observer, dropper, dispenser, TNT. Let's not put that near the redstone block. That would be disastrous. I think we have everything from here. Let's just check a fletching table down there. And a smoker. Because technically they are blocks. You know what I mean? It's a stretch. But they are blocks. We can place it so it like kind of connects to the brown. And like the yellow can like kind of connect to the white. I don't know. Brown, brown. It's more like a darker tone, isn't it? And then dropper. I feel like that's the top of a furnace as well, isn't it? Well, all these are going to die as soon as we place them. TNT's red. Kind of. Bookshelf. Is it going to look the exact same? It does. That's hilarious. And then leaves. I guess leaves will go with the brown, right? Oh, sorry, not the brown, the green. There's a lot of blocks in this game. Like, damn. Ooh. And we haven't even touched on the carpet, have we? Or the entirety of the other ones. Oh, we gotta do a hay bale. So we need what? Yellow, brown, green wool, lime wool, white wool, pink wool. So many colors. Okay. I feel like this is going to get rejigged and reshifted a few times. Should we do... Like, I want to know what we should do in the heart of it, you know? Like, what should be, like, the centerpiece? Pinks are over here. I guess we're kind of doing a good job in terms of getting most of the colors just on the board, I guess. Blues here. I feel like that goes well there. Yellows. Should be a centerpiece. Wait. Is that not wool? That's concrete. Why is that in our wool chest? Hello? What's going on here? So let's just put this back properly. True. I'm thinking like in terms of... So that's all red concrete. That's red wool. Orange wool. What else do we not have? Ooh, resin. We don't have resin. That is the first resin block we've ever made. Honeycomb? That's something we don't have. But we can have, because we have so much of it in the nether. Acacia, mangrove, blue ice, and packed ice. Do both living and dead? Yeah, that's what I was thinking of doing. We can do like water underneath, because you won't even see it. Pale moss, as well as one of these. Let's get rid of that for now. That would go well over here, wouldn't it? That's more of a dark. Yeah. Pinks here. Oranges. Red wool. I think we're getting there. Kind of. Where do we put a crafting table? Maybe like here? Kind of. Okay. Whoa. BRB coffee? Yeah, feels like that. So we have a lot of concretes that we need to do. Pretty much all the concretes, all the dyes, all the glazed terracotta. I think we can jump back into this at another time. It's only going to be a short stream. Smooth basalt, that's something we don't have. And non-smooth basalt. So you can't unsmooth smooth basalt? Noted. Alright. We are gonna head to... I think the Wither Skeleton Farm. We gotta set up some more beacons. For our setup. Ooh. I want to get some speed and mining beacons. So I think maybe we do the Wither for a little bit. Wither is out this way, isn't it? Yeah. How many Wither skull heads do we have? Don't think we have any. Let's assume we have none. So we need 2, 4, 4 beacons. Man, all my ads now that I get um everywhere is PC ads. It's hilarious. Um why is this not working? Well, we just picked up all the swords. It's because it knows. It definitely knows. For sure. Everywhere I look at PC ads. He is still alive. So why are they not falling? No, they are. Oh no, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be so good. Like, we're gonna be able to stream and have like 300 FPS. That's my guess. It's gonna be sick. It's gonna be like smooth FPS as well. That might be a good idea. Would be ideal to explore when we're not got shocking FPS. And it'll be good as well because we will be able to whatchamacallit, entertain shaders as well. So it's not just gonna be building for normal Minecraft. It could be building with the intent of seeing what it looks like in shaders. Which I've never played with shaders because I've never had a PC that could actually handle them. A lot of firsts in this world? Actually, a lot of firsts. Every day is a new first in this world. It's pretty crazy to think about. We do need to organize a better one of these. Because this is shocking. The rates on this is... This was great early game. Oh shit. But now it's pretty abysmal. Maybe we do a also need the AFK XP farm, need to do the watch party. I feel like these are all gonna be things, or at least the watch party, it's gonna be a thing that we do when we get the new PC. Because I can't see doing that currently on the current setup. Yeah, I think that will line up pretty well. If we're gonna watch a Halloween show during Halloween, that would probably surely Hocus Pocus. Technically, it's based in summer. When you gotta rip out the technically, that's when it's like, okay. Have we got looting 3 on this sword? We do. We're just getting very unlucky. We haven't had a single head yet. Oh, now I got one. Yeah, I got to look up a faster one. You haven't seen Hocus Pocus? That movie terrified me. Absolutely terrified me of strangers. As a child. But looking back at it, it's hilarious. It's so funny. Actually, I don't want to hype it up in case you don't like it, but I think there is rewatchability with that show, with the movie. Yep, that is what you call peer pressure right there. It's brutal stuff. Oh, I saw her head there. 2. Wow, we need so many more. I actually remember seeing the B movie in cinemas. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even taking the mickey. Um, Going cold, yeah, for sure. Don't don't um don't read spoilers or get a synopsis. I'd say the best movies that I've ever seen was when I went in with no knowledge um about it. No hyping it up. No, it's still it. I still stand by it. I still stand by my recommendation. It's a great rewatchable um Halloween movie. And if you haven't seen it, you should see it. There's a lot of quotable lines in it. Um, yeah, we need it better with a skeleton farm. That or we're just getting really unlucky. You got hyped up for a trick or treat. I don't know what that is. Um. Oh. Yeah. No. Hocus Pocus is nothing like that. Like you can watch it as a kid. It's more. Yeah. It's not like that. The bar is on the floor. Brutal. Brutal. Actually brutal. That's okay. Oh, I think it's different as. Hmm. I get the sentiment. I do. Why are they not dropping? Because I'm not a fan of live action. Um, but that's more like live action remakes. This one is like. Okay, I'll stop talking about it. Um, yeah, we gotta upgrade this. Finally got 3 heads. It's 1 beacon. We need like 3 more. Alright, let's have a Google. What is a good with a skelly farm. Mid to like late game. Do we do like the world eating destroy the nether one? How much time do I have? I'm probably going to be wrapping up in the next 30 minutes, maybe even sooner. Um, and I might be on later tonight. Does someone have like a video that's... Oh no, Google has short videos as an option. Oh, I don't know how I feel about that. Um, 4 wither skeleton farms worth building. It's a Shulkercraft video, but I feel like... Yeah, YouTube is... Look, I use YouTube daily. So I'm very much a YouTube, like... I consume more YouTube than I do Twitch. But I stream on Twitch. The irony. Bro, look at this. No heads. No, but seriously though, let's have a look at this. Oh, why can't I hear him?
Test 1.21.
Oh, he's loud. Let's turn that down.
1.4 version of Minecraft. I'm gonna go over 4 different wither skeleton farms, so keep watching the video and you will find the best one for you. Starting with a pretty old wither skeleton farm designed by Ian-X04. He designed this back in 2021 and this exact farm kinda broke the internet. At least in the world of Minecraft farms, because this design doesn't need any spawn proofing. Before that, most of the wither skeleton farms needed hours, if not tens of hours of work to spawn proof a big part of the nether. But not with this farm design. You can easily farm without any spawn proofing. Let's have a closer look at how this masterpiece works. The spawning
so this is a
platform
portal
is built
setup.
into the nether fortress that is located in the Soul Sand Valley. The Soul Sand Valley is one of the biggest reasons why you don't need to do any spawn proofing, because this biome barely spawns any mobs. Also, the spawning platform itself is built as high up as possible, while still being in the fortress boundaries. The walls on the spawning platform prevent magma cubes from spawning, and the iron golem in the middle attracts only wither skeletons, so they all walk into the portal. To remove the zombified piglins, there are turtle eggs in the corners. So if a zombified piglin tries to reach the turtle egg, he
That one looks
despawns
pretty
right
easy to
before
make.
that, because he gets out of the spawning radius. A very smart way to remove mobs. But where do the wither skeletons go from the middle portal? To the overworld obviously. But they are then redirected back to the nether, and now they spawn much higher, above the nether roof, into a killing area. And this is exactly 125 blocks higher from the spawning platform. Standing here in front of the trapdoors and killing withers with a looting tree sword. We can get the production rates of 130 wither skeleton skulls, 2000 bones,
Whoa,
and 3700
per
gold
hour.
per hour.
Oh my
All
gosh.
the farms in this video are tested in Minecraft 1.21.4, and this farm has an amazing rates, considering how small the actual build is. Speaking about
That
building,
might
I
actually be
highly
worth
recommend
making.
using a mob switch during the whole build process. Otherwise, you have to do a lot of killing while building. And there are 2 very good tutorials out there. One being Ian-X04's tutorial where he explains the mechanics, and then we had an opportunity to make a tutorial out of it. So you have plenty of options when you want to build this exact design. To compare
No, I
this
haven't read the
farm with
comments
other
yet.
wither skeleton farms that
He's
I
still,
covered in
he's
this
got
video, let's write
3
down some
other
stats.
ones to show.
Production rate 130 skulls per hour. That's a little over 2 skulls per minute. Approximate build time 1 hour. It is pretty easy. 2-dimensional. So does it use the nether and the overworld? Yes. Does it need spawn proofing? No. The next wither skeleton farm showcase today is again by Ianixo4, but it's a newer design and it also has some extra features. The location of the farm is exactly the same as the previous one. It is best to build in the Soul Sand Valley and on one of the highest part of the Nether Fortress. But this version of the wither skeleton farm has a much bigger spawning platform, 2 portals in the middle and 12 dogs sitting around. Ianixo4 itself actually calls it the Nether Fortress farm, just because this version of the wither skeleton farm is intended to farm all the mobs from the fortress, which are wither skeletons, zombified piglins and blazes. These dogs here are scaring the wither skeletons and skeletons towards the portals. The turtle eggs next to the portals attract zombified piglins into the portals. And finally blazes. Those are hard to control. So how does Ianixo4 get them into the portals? Well, he uses all the other mobs to push the blazes into the portals. That is a very clever design. In the overworld, the mobs are pushing each other to another portal, which is slightly higher. And
I don't
then
think
they
I'd
get
want to
back
do that
the
one.
nether where the killing area is. And your
'Cause we just
AFK
want
spot.
wither
As I
skeletons.
said, it is very similar to the previous wither skeleton farm, but this one just produces much more things. With a looting tree sword, your hourly production rate looks like this. 128 wither skeleton skulls, 5700 bones, 4100 coal, 1900 blaze rods, 3000 gold nuggets, and 80 gold ingots. That's like a 3-in-1 farm, where you farm skulls, blaze rods, and even gold. Pretty cool in my opinion. While building this wither skeleton farm, it is recommended to use a mob switch to have an easier time while building. Also,
Nah,
with this farm you
that's not
don't
the
need
go.
to worry about breeding dogs, because getting 12 dogs takes around 20 minutes. Ianixo4 has a video that shows the whole process very well. Now, let's see how it compares to the previous wither skeleton farm. Production rate
Clock's gone
128
haywire.
skulls per hour.
Haywire.
Very similar to the previous farm, but this one produces a lot of extra items, like blaze rods and gold. Approximate build time, 1 hour and 30 minutes. A bit longer due to the
Yeah,
need
we're
of
definitely gonna
building
have to
dogs.
upgrade this.
2-dimensional. Yes. Spawn proofing needed. No. Testing or building these farms is definitely easier with friends, and voice hosting is the best place
Oh,
to get
no,
a Minecraft
ad.
server and start.
Nice try. We don't like ads.
We are now stepping up the game even more. This next wither skeleton farm is producing 3 times more wither skeleton skulls than the previous farm.
Oh damn.
And it is designed by Fortunate Diamond. This farm is also 2-dimensional, exactly like the 2 last farms showcased, and the similarities continue. It is built into the Soul Sand Valley biome and on top of the Nether Fortress bounding box. But this huge spawning platform here has 8 iron golems baiting all the wither skeletons into the portals. The zombified piglins are again removed by
This
turtle
one's
eggs
cooked.
by baiting them out of the spawning spear, and they despawn. But removing the blazes is pretty unique. The spot where you are AFKing is pushing you up and down. So if you're pushed up, most of the mobs despawn, because they are out of the spawning spear. That's a pretty clever move to remove the blazes. The
Okay.
overworld side of the farm is also pretty interesting. Here we have a genius lava area that brings all the wither skeletons down to very low health. So if they get back to the nether, you can easily kill them with a single hit, and that clears up the mob cap pretty fast. In the killing area we can also find the sorting system that sorts out all the good stuff and throws away the stone tools that you don't need anyways. Under the AFK area we have 35 striders. These are here to prevent any regular skeletons from spawning. It's a smart way to deal with them. As it's been with the other wither skeleton farms, then this one also recommends a mob switch while building it.
For kids that are full of beans, it has
Ah! Adverts. No, we don't want beans.
Unnecessary fighting. Once you get the farm ready, you can stand next to the wall and start hitting the armor stand with a looting tree sword. This will make you 370 wither skeleton skulls, 12,400 bones,
Yo,
and
Gecko, welcome on in.
9,200 gold every single hour. Over 350 wither skeleton skulls
Efficiency
is a lot,
5
and
is
this
in your
amazing wither
tier
skeleton farm
tier
makes
list
it
of
happen.
S+.
But how does it compare to the other farms? Production rate 370 skulls per
I
hour.
feel like efficiency
which
5
means
is like
6 skulls every
completely
single minute.
necessary.
Approximate build time 1 hour and 45 minutes. This is a bigger farm with a more complicated overworld side. 2-dimensional, yes. Spawn roughing needed, no again. And for the last wither skeleton farm, I picked out the Pretty Crazy Farm by Dave Rooney. He has designed a 1-dimensional wither skeleton farm, and it produces almost 6 times more skulls than the previous farms. For this crazy farm to work, you need to find another fortress that has 3 crossroads in a row. This is already quite challenging to do, but there are
Okay,
useful
so
tools that can help.
essentially what we're gonna do is probably gonna be the third one. So we just need to make sure that the third one isn't broken in any way. So 2D with the skeleton farm. Whoop. Let's have a look at the comments before we even jump down this rabbit hole. That's a mob switch. To anyone wondering, the mob switch is a must, and this farm works great on 1.21.8. It's really easy to build, and even the portal linking isn't as complicated as some less efficient farms. Okay, that was 3 weeks ago. That's a good comment. I think this might be the one. I'm gonna bookmark this. So it looks like it's gonna take like an hour and a half to make, apparently. But we have to find a wither skeleton farm, with a skeleton location. I think we do it separate from where we are now. Because I don't want to decommission this one. I think that's going to be the go. Because we've been here for how long? And we have 1 beacon out of the 4 that I want. And again, this was an entry-level farm that we built. So I think that's what we're going to do next stream, guys. I think we're going to prep a better wither skeleton farm. And that one looks like it will, like, I mean, 400 skulls per hour. That sounds pretty damn good to me. That's about 6 skulls a minute. Or just over. We currently have 4 and we've been here for like 20. That one. Add. Yes, that's the one. I think that's what we're gonna build next stream. What are you doing? Little cat is awake. She likes to try and bite the mic. An absolute menace you are. Alright. We don't even have enough for 2 beacons. Yeah, no, this is a bottleneck that I don't want to be a bottleneck. I want to come here, get beacons, and then leave. Especially if we're going to start doing bigger projects. Why waste time now? Why? Because I'm probably going to end stream now. Because I got to get ready to leave. Yeah, we're going to end in the nether. Because why not? Nah, we'll leave. We'll take the oozings with us. I was hoping to get at least 1 or 2 more skulls. Alright. We'll get out of the nether. Hopefully they give us a shopping list of what we need for the farm. But I think our biggest issue might be actually finding a nether fortress in a soul sand valley. Because I think that's like the first prerequisite of the farm. I think that's why that doesn't do so good, is because it's like just outside of Soul Sand Valley. So we're going to be doing some nether adventuring next stream. Gotta stock up on those with proper crediting. I will give all credits due to Fortune 8 Diamond. Yeah, I'll put a sign on the build as well. All good, Gecko, all good. We're gonna probably be ending stream here anyway. I need to actually start putting signs on the farms, I think. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the go. Correct. I think that would be a smart move. Alright, so let's tuck that away. I'm gonna raid on out, guys. Sleep real quick. So we're fresh to go. And we know what we're going to be doing next stream. Thanks for sticking around. It is a short stream today. I hope you guys have a good time zone. Stay safe. Enjoy. Where can I send you? Let's find a hardcore Minecraft streamer. There's not many people on. Huh. Same category maybe? Oh, let's do that. Bear with me. Someone on day 200. Where are they? I'm hoping that's their name, and not you just randomly typing into your keyboard. Oh, there they are. That's his name. Cool. Is he there? He's paused.
Annoying notification sound when whenever
Oh,
someone types in
he's
chat,
talking,
and
he's
I
there.
can't find where to disable it.
Alright. Let's send you guys on in. Have fun, stay safe. Take care. Make sure you hydrate and drink water. And if you don't go in, if it doesn't go in properly, let me know, because apparently that happened the other night. I need to find out why that didn't happen.